Division करून बघा काय क्या पकड़ा रख दिया अंदर मैंने रख तो दिया लेकिन फिट नहीं हो रहा है पकड़ा यहाँ
हरे कृष्ण
अब हो जाए
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे जय श्री कृष्ण प्रभु नित्यानंद से
उसका फोटो निकाल दिया फोटो निकाल दिया
Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada.
Padva Bhatya Titete Kariya Gya Arana Kariyo Mani Asha Arana Kariya Mani Asha Arana Kariyo Mani Arana Kariya Mani Asha जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिल दे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित देव भक्ति आय के अवित विनाश देव भक्ति आय के अवित विनाश गाय हर चरित श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवाना महाप्रभु कर दया देह मोरे पद छाया एवे आसुस त्रिभुवना प्रभु पार्वतीत भवाना जय प्रभु पदाय प्रभु पदाय प्रभु पदाय जय प्रभु पदाय नमो विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादि सतारिणे कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन
जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
जय जय
श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन कालिंदी यमुना जय जय महामान केसी घाट वंशी घाट सर्वलीला कैलासी नंदन
जय जय गोपाल श्री जय जय देवता
श्री नंद यशोदा जय जय गो जय वीर नगरी
जय जय गोविंद वृंदावनमा जय जय कृष्ण जगपतिश्वरा
जय जय गोपीश्वर वृंदावनमा जय जय कृष्ण जगपतिश्वरा
जय राम जय गोविंद जय जय वृंदावनपति
जय राम घट जय रोगिणी नंदन जय जय वृंदावनवासी यतदान
जय वृंदावती जय नागकन्यका भक्ति देशा आगतोयो गोविंद सदा
जय दीदा पत्नी जय नाग कन्यागान भक्ति के जवार पहला गोविंद सरान
मंडल जय जय रविश्याम जय जय रासलील सर्वमनोहरा
श्रीरास मंडल जय जय राधे श्याम जय जय रस लीला सर्व मनोराम
जय जय रासलील
जय जय जलरस जय जय जलरस सर्वरस सार फरकिया भवे नम वैजंती प्रचार दिन कृष्ण दास कहे नाम सकिताय
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
राधा माधव हरि राधा माधव हरि राधे
जय राधा माधव हरि राधा माधव हरि राधे
जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे
जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे
जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे
जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे
जय श्रीनाथ गोपाल श्रीनाथ गोपाल श्रीनाथ गोपाल जय श्रीनाथ गोपाल
जय श्रीनाथी गोपाल श्रीनाथी गोपाल श्रीनाथी गोपाल जय श्रीनाथी गोपाल
जय नित्य गौरांगी जय नित्य गौरांगी नित्य गौरांगी जय गौरांगी
जय निताय गौरा हरि जय निताय गौरा हरि निताय गौरा हरि जय गौरा हरि
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
ओम विष्णुपाद आचार्य स्तोत्र सदा दिवान ग्रेस श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय ओम ISKCON पौंडराचार्य विविधि पौंडराचार्य श्रीरक्त बोल श्री प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमोच्च भगवीराचार्य नित्य लीला कृष्ण भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की आचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की सतगोस्वामी प्रभु की प्रेम सरोज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की द्वारका धाम की गंगामाई यमुनामाई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की वेद भक्त वृंद की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की धनचंद्र शिला प्रभुपाद भूषण की श्री चिरागा माधव गदी की श्रीनाथ गोपाल की पुनीताय भगवान की असंबल वैष्णव जगत गुरु शीला प्रभुपाद की इताय गौर प्रणंदे और पुनीत संबल की वो की साल पुनीत assembled devotees, all Guruji's assembled devotees, all Guruji's Guru and Gaura Bhaja. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ikut dia. Ya udah boy. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Zoom class, bro.
Live.
Somebody speak.
Yeah, live class.
Oh, live? Okay. I thought Bhadra Prabhu was here.
No, not.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. आपको आए दीजिए ये आपको नहीं दिया लाता हर्बल और
खांसी खांसी ठीक होता है
हनी नहीं वैसे
नहीं वो खाने से ठीक होता है ऐसे ठीक होता है
वो हर्बल है रूप में बनाया हुआ उसको कोई प्रॉब्लम हरे
Watch live.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे I'm coming. I go.
Ramakrishna.
दे दीजिए सब माइक लगाने वाला था उधर से हो जाए।
Jai Radha Madhuri, let it start. खाली है
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jai Jai Jai
भगवान की श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. Today, this morning, Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 19. And text number 22, text number 23, and text number 24. 3 stanzas text we have today for the discussion. Text 22. त्रिभिक्रमे सन्तुष्टो
त्रिभिर्क्रमेरसन्तुष्टो
दीपेनापि न पूर्यते
द्वीपेनापि न पूर्यते
नववर्षसमेतेन
नववर्षसमेतेन सप्तद्वीपावरेच्छया
त्रिविक्रमे सन्तुष्टो
त्रिविक्रमेण सन्तुष्टो
दीपेनापि न पूर्यते
द्वीपेनापि न पूर्यते
नववर्षसमेतेन
नववर्षसमेतेन
सप्तदीपवरेच्छया
सप्तद्वीपावरेच्छया
त्रिविक्रमेण सन्तुष्टो
त्रिविक्रमेण सन्तुष्टो
दीपेनापि न पूर्यते
द्वीपेनापि न पूर्यते
नववर्षसमेतेन
नववर्षसमेतेन
सप्तदीपवरेच्छया
सप्तद्वीपावरेच्छया
दीपेन
त्रिविक्रमेरसन्तुष्टो
दीपेनैन परिष्यति
द्वीपेनापि न पूर्यते
नववर्षसमेतेन
नववर्षसमेतेन
दिव्यापरिचया
सप्तद्वीपावरेच्छया त्रिविक्रमेरसन्तुष्टो द्वीपेनापि न पूर्यते नववर्षसमेतेन 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 सप्तद्वीपावरेच्छया।
Translation.
Text number 28, now translation and translation, word translation.
Tribhir, three, Krame, by steps. Asantusta, one who is dissatisfied. Dvipena, by a complete island. Api, although. Na puryate, cannot be satisfied. Navavarsha sametena, even by possessing 9 verses. Saptadipa varichaya, by the desire to take possession of 7 islands.
If I were not satisfied with 3 pieces of land, then surely I will not be satisfied only possessing one of the 7 islands, consisting of 9 verses. Even if I possess one island, I will go to get others. Text 23. Saptadipādipatayo nripāpunya gayādaya athi kame gatānāntam krishnaya iti namah sutam. Saptadipa.
Translation.
Only translation. No. We have heard that although powerful kings like Maharaj Prithu and Maharaj Gaya achieved proprietorship over the 7 depots, they could not achieve satisfaction or find the end of their ambitions. The last text, text number 24. Yadrichayopapannena santushto vartate sukham na santushtasthrivi loke ajitatmopasadati sadikahi. Translation. Wants to be satisfied with whatever he achieves by his previous destiny, but discontent can never bring happiness. A person who is not self-controlled will not be happy even with possessing the 3 words. If happiness is the ultimate goal of life, one must be satisfied with the position in which he is placed by providence. This instruction is also given by Prahlad Maharaj. Sukham indriyam daitya deha yogena dehina sarvapralavati daivat etha dukham ayatnataha. My dear friends, born of demonic families, the happiness perceived with reference to the sense objects by contact with the body can be obtained in any form of life, according to one's past fruitive activities. Such happiness is automatically obtained without endeavor, just as we obtain distress. Bhagavatam 7:6-3. This philosophy is perfect in regard to obtaining happiness. Real happiness is described in Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, stanza 21. Sukham ādyantikam yata buddhikayam atindriyam vidyatra nasaivayam istita vasati tattvataha. In the spiritually joyous state, one is situated in boundless transcendental happiness and enjoys himself through transcendental senses. Established thus, one never departs from the truth. One has to perceive happiness by the super senses. The super senses are not the senses of the material elements. Every one of us is a spiritual being, Aham Brahmasmi, and every one of us is an individual person. Our senses are now covered by material elements, and because of ignorance, we consider the material senses that cover us to be our real senses. The real senses, however, are within the material covering. Within the covering of the material elements are the spiritual senses. Sarvapadi Vinirmuktam Tatparatvina Nirmalam. When the spiritual senses are uncovered by these senses, we can be happy. Satisfaction of the spiritual senses is thus described. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti. When the senses are engaged in devotional service to the Rishikesha, then the senses are completely satisfied. Without this superior knowledge of sense gratification, one may try to satisfy the material senses, but happiness should never be possible. One may increase his ambition for sense gratifications and even achieve what he desires for the gratification of his senses, but because this is on the material platform, he will never achieve satisfaction and contentment. According to Brahminical culture, one should be content with whatever he obtains without special endeavor and should cultivate spiritual consciousness. Then he will be happy. The purpose of the Krishna consciousness movement is to dispel this understanding. People who do not have specific spiritual knowledge mistakenly think that the members of the Krishna consciousness movement are escapists, trying to avoid material activities. In fact, however, we are engaged in real activities for obtaining the ultimate happiness in life. If one is not trained to satisfy the spiritual senses and continues in material sense gratification, he will never obtain happiness that is eternal and blissful. Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, chapter 5, stanza 1. Therefore, he comments, Tapo divyam putrakayena sattvam sudaya isma brahma sukhyam tvanantam. One must practice austerity so that his existential condition will be purified and he will achieve unlimited blissful life. Om Jnanatindranasya Jnanandanaslavaya Sakshurulindana Tasmasti Gurudinamo. Chaitanya Manavishnu Stapinam Tinam Tarishwam Pakaramaya Padati Shopatanditam Vande Ham Sri Guru Sri Padagavanam Sri Guru Krishna Hafsa Sri Guru Sargadatam Sahavanam Tam Sadivam Sadhvitam Sadhutam Paridanam Krishna Chaitanya Guru Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahavanam Sri Sadhutam Hare Krishna Paramahansa Devaratipati Krishna Vikata Sri Radha Kanda Radha Kanda Prabhu Sri Radha Vrindavaneshwari Shivam Shuddhi Pranam Ansalam Vedanta Swami Dinami Namaste Saraswati Guruvani Sadhani Krishna Sri Radhi Vasa Sestari Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Radha Saraswati Guru Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Today very important stanza we have actually we have we are going to discuss. This is the lesson. These are the lessons actually given by the Lord to us, living entities, especially human being of life. Instructions. We are studying we are discussing from many days that about the dialogues concerned with Vamandeva and Bali Maharaj. Vamandeva, he being son of Aditi and Kashyap, he is going to fulfill the desire of especially Aditi by giving back the heavenly kingdom. Because when a devotee desires something, aspires something, either material or spiritual, the Lord always favors them accordingly, either spiritual or material, but ultimate benedictions he provides becomes spiritual instead of material, although it may seem in the first glance material, but finally he favors his devotees, advancing them spiritually. Here we are discussing around 7 ideas from text number 21 to I think 27. There are 7 slokas. The Lord Vamdev, from these 7 verses, 7 slokas, stanzas, the Lord is instructing by medium of Bali Maharaj to all of us. And before this text, we have the background that when Vamdev reaches on the bank of Narmada river, on the bank of Narmada river, right? On the northern side where the sacrificial arena of Bali Maharaj is taking place. He is doing fire sacrifice with different valuable items, putting ghee, other valuable same things, different auspicious things. He is doing fire sacrifice there. And what happens, Bali Maharaj, right, giving benedictions, is a result of benedictions provided to Aditi and Kashyap. He has gone there. And as he goes there, and dialogue is taking place, Samvad is taking place. And in that Samvad, in the form of Brahmana, Lord is present there. And Bali Maharaj is unfamiliar what's the position of this Brahmana. And he simply is considering he's a great Brahman, he's a boy of Brahman. Right? So his effulgence and his body luster, his every appearance, and his smile, everything attracts Bali Maharaj. And he says, Vamdev says, I have come here for some sanctity. Could you please give me some sanctity? And Bali Maharaj is one of the Mahajans. Out of 12 Mahajans, he is one. So in his heart, always he remembers the Lord Vishnu, different forms of Lord Vishnu. And Brahman, Namo Brahmana Devaya, Lord of the Brahmins. Lord Vishnu, his study is the Lord of Brahman, especially. Right? So there is no any case he doesn't fulfill the desire of aspirations of Brahman, he fulfills. Right? Because he is a religious king. He is 3 words. He is the king of 3 words. Right? So he has everything. He has everything. He is the king of the 3 words. Not only king, he is not materialistic king. Although he is from the demonic family, he is Mahajan. He is Mahajan because in his heart there is Lord. In his heart there is Lord. He is Mahajan. He is not demonic. He is a topmost devotee. And when Lord, Lord acts in Alice, Lord acts in Sanctity, only 3 cases of name is okay for me. Right? I don't need much. Because why I don't need much? For that difference to us here. Right? To explain that, Lord is explaining. Right? So from his words, he's teaching us, all of us, and human beings especially. And he's saying, okay, then Bali Maharaj asks to Lord, then why he laughs? He laughs, he said in the Sanskrit text. He laughs. Okay, then what is this? I wanted to fulfill my sacrifice by giving charity to someone. And you fortunately were right here. Right? I'm so lucky, I'm so fortunate. I got the Darsan of Brahman Dev I got. And now you are asking, only 3 pieces of land? So what's this? You are not intelligent. You are not intelligent, the same word there. So you are not intelligent, so please rethink it, right? And ask for some more. Whatever you want, whatever you aspire, I am ready to give. So in this way, when Bali Maharaj knew that replies to the Lord, then lesson start. Lesson of the Lord starts in the 7th text. Before also Lord in different texts has given lessons previously. He has given lessons. The lessons are by praise to Guru Maharaj. You are from the family of so austere persons. Hiranyakashipu was so much austere. Hiranyaksha, that he was so much powerful that he hid the earth inside the ocean, right? And Lord himself had to appear. So that austerity Hiranyaksha had. Hiranyakashipu, you know Hiranyakashipu, how austere he was. And all about that, Prahlad Maharaj, great devotee of the Lord, right? He's from your ancestor. He's your ancestor, right? So and other many austere persons are there in your family, in ancestor. Your ancestors are so in this way explaining. So many slokas the Lord already had told to Bali Maharaj. And now next dialogue is this. And in this dialogue, then when Bali Maharaj in this way insists the Lord for begging some more, then Lord is going to teach, right, or going to give knowledge by saying, use the Brahmana, actually devotees, we are also Brahmana, we are following the that path of Brahman. So it's for all of us, Vaishnavas. And he is teaching us, Lord Bhamandev, for our welfare. He has appeared in this earthly planet. He has appeared. He is teaching us, and we have to take lessons actually. And he is teaching us, all of us, that we should be satisfied. Santusha Paramasuna, Santushi Sadasuki, or Santushi Sadabuki. Santushti, Santusha Sadasuki, or Santushi Sadabuki. So we should be satisfied. He's saying to Maharaj, we should be satisfied. Whatever we have by our destiny, Prabhupada also quotes these words frequently. Whatever we have by our destiny and providence, what we have, right, we should be satisfied. And if we look after another happiness, material happiness, one after another, then it is not going to fulfill our desire. Because by birth, when we come in this body, in this material world, then birth, marriage, and the death. There are some slokas in the scriptures. Birth, marriage, and the death. It's already fixed. Our destiny, by our destiny and providence, is already fixed. And how much rich we are going to have in case of Prabhupada as well. Srila Prabhupada, he was running pharmacy, we know that, and his business was not running very smooth. And this was also the plan of the Lord, right? Because Lord had to remove him from that profession, and for this preaching of Krishna consciousness, the Lord, right, wanted to appoint him, and so to deliver all the fallen souls all over the world. Here, Bali Maharaj also sent him. Lord is giving benedictions to the Aditya and Kashyap by giving heavenly planets. And next part of this lesson is Bali Maharaj being Mahajan, great devotee, and he is being involved now in the materialistic activities. Right? He is the king of the three worlds. Right? So he should be engaged in materialistic activities, and time for Krishna consciousness is less for him. So thinking that he is going to give blessings to him as well, Bali Maharaj. And in other side, Kashyap and Aditi, they are aspiring for heavenly planets for their sons, the demigods led by Indra. So both sides is doing something in balance. So in this way, Trivi Pramira Santushto, I was satisfied by Trivikram. Trivi is Bali Maharaj by precepts. Tribhi Pramena Santushto, right? I should be satisfied. Just 3 pages. I don't aspire for anything else. Tribhi Pramena Santushto, Dipe Napi Puriyate, right? If even I got Navavasa, 7 items of this entire universe, Dipe Napi Puriyate means if I become hunger after many materialistic things, then I will even be unsatisfied if I do not get satisfied with whatever I have currently by the mercy of the Lord. Navavarsa Samintena Sapta Dipam Parichay. Navavarsa Samintena. If we get 9 verses, then we desire for Saptadi. Then also we don't get satisfied. We aspire for 3 words. The Lord is in this topic. In next text 23, Saptadipa Dipatayo Nripa Banya Gayadara. Banya means Prith Maharaj. Prith Maharaj and Gaya Maharaj, they were the king of Saptadip. And still they became dissatisfied. So there is no question of getting satisfaction by accumulating more and more material things. In the last text 24, which I was discussing, Yadrisaya Pandena Santushto Bhartate Sukham. So we should be satisfied. Whatever we have. Prahlad Maharaj, in this connection, the Prabhupada writes in Purport as well. Prahlad Maharaj, Sangha and Amara, these 2 teachers were appointed by the spiritual master to teach about the worldly affairs, the affairs of the king, to teach Prahlad Maharaj. But he was already devotee by the mercy of Narada in the form of value. So here is Srimad Bhagavatam 763. This is the purport 763. Sukham Aindriyakam. These other things Prabhupada is explaining here in purport. The Lord what he said, you should be satisfied, or we should be satisfied whatever we have, satisfaction, santushta, and then we have to perform devotional service. So in that, Prabhupada explains in purport, then how can we be satisfied? What's the way by which we get satisfied? Right? Is for the result we get happiness. For that, the one word is rendering devotional service to the Lord. Right? Rendering devotional. And expansion of rendering devotional activities means we have to remember the Lord all the time. We should never forget Him. We have to say the holy name of the Lord. Is going to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then he says, we should not, Prahlad Maharaj says to his classmates that Sukham Aindrikam Dantya Deha Yogena Devina Sarvatra Lavete Deva Yatha Dukham Ayatnata. Ayatnata means without effort. Yatna means effort, Ayatnata means without effort. Without effort, as we get distress. Who likes distress? Okay, somebody going in the car and car accidents taking place and breaking his legs, breaking his hands, then he did not wish before riding on the bus, but it happened. Right? So sorrow and distress automatically comes. We should not do any effort for that. Okay, today I will break my leg and I will come in the evening. Who thinks? Nobody. Right? But it happens. Similarly, Prahlad Maharaj says to his classmates, right? Sarvatra Navete Deva Yatha Dukham Ayatnata. Ayatnata, without effort, Dukha, sorrow comes. Similarly, happiness also comes itself. We should not endeavor much. We should not endeavor. Some daily routine, of course, we have to perform, but extra endeavor is condemned. Sukham indrekam daita deha yogam daina sarvatra lavete deha. Sarvatra lavete means sarvatra lavete. Sarvatra means in any form of life, in aquatic form of life, in microorganisms form of life, and in aerial means like birds. So everywhere there is same enjoyment, right? So we should not look after, we should not go after that sense gratifications. Our ultimate goal should be satisfaction to the Lord, rendering personal service. Sokyam Adamikam Yatta, Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhupada writes, there's some slokas that is explaining how. Sokyam Adhamikam, Bhagavad Gita 6:21, it's in the Bhagavad of this. Sokyam Adhamikam Yatta, Buddhi Gayam Atindriyam, means if we become equanimous by practicing devotional service, from our heart, by first satisfying spiritual master, then if we become equanimous, samam dukha sukham dhya, means distress and happiness. If we avoid that, one day keeping in the center of Krishna, and one day releasing the rasas by transcendental senses of the Lord, then our material senses get subdued. If we could awaken our transcendental senses, Sarvati Virimuktam Tatparanirvana. Sarvati means what designations we have. Okay, this all expansion is happening of the word told by Bamde Santusta, right? We should be satisfied, whatever we have. How can we be satisfied? Devotional service, right? Render devotional service. And how can we render devotional service? From these different slokas of scriptures we are discussing now. So this is from Chaitanya Charitamrita, right? Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sarvapadi Virimuktam, Sarvapadi designation. We should be free from all designation. Then only we should be happy, satisfied. And we can be satisfied as well. And we can be happy as well. Sarvapadi Vinirmuktam, get rid of Vinirmuktam. Tat Paratana Nirvana. Tat Paratana means purpose, serving Lord. That is called Tat Paratana. Nirvana. Nirvana means uncontaminated. This devotional service should be uncontaminated. If it is contaminated, then gradually if we chant Hare Krishna mantra and perform the different parts of devotional service, we can be, one day become uncontaminated. Sarvapadi Virimuktam Tat Paratana Nirvana, uncontaminated. Rishikena means by purified senses. Rishikesha means of the Lord Rishikesha. Rishikesha means the master of the senses. Rishikesha means by our purified senses. By our purified senses, if we render devotional service to Rishikesha, master of the senses, then only we become happy, we become satisfied. We don't aspire for good and good, it's not good. And next sloka is about good by Sarvapad. There, Nayam Devo Deha Bhajan Loke. It's there, you can see forward as well. Nayam Devo Deha Bhajan Loke. Prasan Kaman Parate Vibhujambe. Tabo Devyam Putraka En Satam Sudaya Esman Brahma Sukyam Dvanantam. Deep philosophy here in this slokas. Nine Devo Deha Bhajan Nirude. Nine Devo. In this Deha, we have got this Deha, this material body. We got past lives. And this is in another way, this opportunity to go back to God. Nine Devo Deha Bhajan Nirude. Rishabh Bhasa means this is Rishabh Dev. Rishabh Dev is instructing his 100 sons. Rishabh Dev, the son of Nabi, son of Maharaj Nabi, and wife of Jaini. Rishabh, another incarnation, plenary expansion of the Lord Krishna. Rishabh, and this Bhamate also plenary expansion of the Lord Krishna in different forms. His coming, he is instructing us. Okay, leave the occupational, leave the unnecessary endeavor in this material entanglement. Come back home, back to God. He is that suggestive of us incarnating themselves frequently in many yugas, many times. Rishabdev also, son of Maharaj Nami, wife of Jayanti, son of Jayanti, and hundreds sons, he is instructing 100 sons, right? You should render devotional service. The material enjoyment is even available in other forms of life. Dogs and hawks. To dogs and hawks also, actually sense enjoyment is available there. This is Bidbhujam. Bidbhujam means Isturitas, right? Which Isturitas? Hawks and dogs. Right? So this of them is stopped into his 100 sons headed by Bharat Maharaj. After whose name Bharatvarsha is named. Kastan Kaman, you should not take so much cost or troubles. Kaman or take what the Bidbhujam is like Isturitas. Tapo Divyam, then what to do? Then if we do not engage ourselves in this worldly affairs, then what to do? We have to do Tapo Divyam. It's in the word of the Tapo Divyam. What types of state we have to perform? Divya, transcendental, not this materialistic, like like Prahlad Maharaj, we have to do Tapo Divyam. Tapo Divyam Putraga. Oh my dear sons, you have to do these types of things. Tapo Divyam Putraga Ena Sattva. Ena means like this. Ena Sattva means in the heart. Tapo Divyam Putraga Ena Sattva. Sudaya Isma, by which we get Suddha, purified. Sudaya Tasma, Brahma Sukham to Anandam. Then after we get Brahma Sukha, right? So we should not suffer distress, right? We get the mercy of the Lord, and you can go back to God. So my dear sons, right? So render devotional service from wholeheartedly, he instructed. Okay, so in this way we conclude today's class. The instruction given by Ramandev to Bali Maharaj, how to get satisfied, right? Ultimately, with devotional service. So, if any questions and comments regarding our discussions, please. This is the Prabhupada ki.
Yadricha Labha Santushta. That's a verse in Bhagavad Gita, right? Yadricha Labha Santushta. You have to be satisfied with whatever you have. After Mala, Yadricha Labha Santushta. Dvandva Atita Vimuktha.
Shivananda Prabhu has